There seem to be two types of people in the world. Those who can order their French Critter stickers really easily, and the rest of us. I very much fall into the second category, and it is not as simple as some people make it out. So if you are hoping to order a French Critter sticker, or if you're completely confused by the entire thing, this video is for you. Hey, I'm Kat and welcome to Wandering Bird, where we share tips and tricks for motorhoming and road trips around the UK and Europe. And today I am doing something that I have been putting off for more years, quite frankly, and I'm ordering myself a low emission sticker for France. And in France, it's called a Crit Air sticker. Now, to be really clear, I've toured through France for years and never needed one of these because I tend to avoid big cities and anything like that with my motorhome. That's not my happy place. I want to go to the beaches and the mountains and the national parks and all those kind of wild places. But if you are hoping to go to places like cities or things like that, or if you perhaps get routed through one of the zones and you don't have any choice, it is worth getting a Crit Air sticker. And with more and more zones appearing around the country, I've decided that it is time to get one. Now, you only need one sticker for France, unlike the UK where we have loads of different zones and you've got to pay for each one individually. In France, one sticker covers you for all the zones. And once you've got it, you've got it. It's there on your vehicle. It is fine. Now, the very first thing that you need to know about before you start doing this is getting the right website. There are several websites. In fact, if you type in France Crit Air sticker, you will see loads of websites popping up. All the ones that are sponsored are generally, they're not spam or fake, but they are not the official ones. I'm going to leave the link to the official French website below for you. That's the right one to use. Now, the other thing you then need is your V5C logbook, assuming it is a British registered vehicle, and then you need a credit card because you have to pay for it. And now I'm going to show you the process. Now, I haven't done this at all. I've been told it's really easy. I've started doing it, realised it's not as easy as I thought it was, so I thought I would share with you the journey of doing it. Quick pointer, I'm not an amazing YouTube editor. I haven't as yet figured out how I'm going to cover all the personal details that I don't want to share on YouTube. So who knows what might happen. I might have to zoom into like a tiny corner of the screen or something, but we shall see. Let's do this together and let's see if we can order me a Crit Air sticker for France. Okay then, so here we are on the official French website, and I will leave that link, like I say, in the notes for you. So first thing that I suggest you do is you change it to English, assuming that's your language, and it actually does translate pretty well. So then as you scroll down, it will show you that you need the registration certificate, which is a V5, and then you need a credit card. Those are the only two things you need, apart from knowledge of your Euro category, and we will get to that very shortly. So scroll all the way down and you will see French registration if your vehicle is registered in France, or foreign registration, which mine is because it is registered here in the UK. So we've got the country of the vehicle registration is UK. The registration number, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that anyway. Date of first registration of September 2017. Now, your vehicle category, even for motorhome, you are a passenger car. You're not anything else. Assuming it's just a normal motorhome for private use, you are a passenger car. So you're an M1. Fuel, I am a diesel. Serial number. Now, your serial number is your chassis or frame number. Make, it's a Fiat. Now, Euro standard. Euro standard is where this gets really tricky. So on my logbook, it does not show any Euro standard. It doesn't show any emission levels. It doesn't show anything. The entire thing is just completely blank. And apparently this is actually quite common, especially with things like motorhomes, because the manufacturers just didn't put them in when they registered them. So what you can do is go to the check your tax on the UK Gov website, type in the tax checker, make sure your vehicle's taxed first of all, but also underneath that is a load of information and you might find the details there. However, I have found through chatting to lots of other people that if the information is blank on your logbook, it's likely to be blank on that DVLA section as well. But there is one way that I found that you can discover what your Euro category is, and that is this really cool website called motorway.co.uk, and you've got a Ulus checker. Now you're checking it obviously for the Ulus in the UK, but it will also tell you your Euro emissions. So if you type in your reg, check compliance, and it will say your car is Ulus compliant. Brilliant. But if you scroll down, it tells you what your Euro category is, Euro 6B. So there we go. I know my Euro 6 category. You can also look on the TfL Gov thing for the Ulus stuff, but what that doesn't tell you is your actual category. It just tells you if you're Ulus compliant or not. But to be Ulus compliant, you've got to be in one of the higher categories anyway. So if this one had said, no, you don't meet the Ulus, then I would have known there was an issue. But it says I do, and this one says I'm a Euro 6B. So all in all, I am quite happy to put that on the registration number. So I've said I'm a Euro, back to here. I'm a Euro 6. Now, one thing to remember is that if your vehicle was built before a certain date, and I cannot off the top of my head remember the date, I'll pop it here just so that you know exactly when it is, you can't get a Euro emissions sticker at all. You do not comply with any of them. So if your vehicle is particularly old, you just won't be able to go into any of the zones. That's it. End of story. Or you can, but then you risk paying a fine. So yeah, you can't get around that. If your vehicle is so old that you cannot get any of this, or if you put it on the Ulus checker and it says no or whatever, you just can't get a sticker, which means you just have to park up outside the zones and get public transport in or something like that. So the last thing that you have to do then is add your proof. So to do this, you then add a photo of your logbook, add that in there. Don't want to add another vehicle, so then you just click continue. So then I'm just going to add on all my personal details. So there we go. The total is €4.76. Critter sticker I've read below. BJCAU. Pay online. And I'm going to pay with PayPal. Boom. Well, I got to say that was a lot easier and quicker than I thought it was going to be. I was told that it was really complicated, and it turns out it wasn't. The hardest part is finding out your Euro status. So hopefully that now helps you. If you did, a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. And if you do want more tips for motorhoming and road trips around the UK and Europe, then feel free to subscribe. If you want to know more about road tripping around France, then this is a really good video to watch next, and I will see you there. Take care. Bye.